Imagine waking up one day and realizing that everything you believed to be true was a mere illusion. What if the very foundation of your knowledge crumbled before your eyes? This isn't a plot twist in a sci-fi movie. It's a central question in epistemology, the philosophical study of knowledge. At its core, epistemology asks, what is knowledge? How do we acquire it? Can we ever be certain of what we know? These questions form the backbone of philosophical inquiry and have intrigued thinkers for centuries. The significance of this debate is monumental. It shapes everything from science to ethics, influencing how we understand reality and our place within it. Let's dive deeper. The classic definition of knowledge, famously articulated by Plato, is justified true belief. According to this view, for someone to claim they know something, 3 criteria must be met. The belief must be true, the person must believe it, and there must be justification for that belief. This framework seems straightforward, but it opens the door to complex dilemmas. Consider the Gettier problem, introduced by philosopher Edmund Gettier in 1963. Gettier presented scenarios where individuals have justified true beliefs, but still seem to lack knowledge due to luck or coincidence. For example, suppose you see a clock that reads 3 p.m. and, believing it to be accurate, you decide to meet a friend. Unbeknownst to you, the clock stopped at 3 p.m. days ago, yet coincidentally, your friend arrives at 3 p.m. You had a justified true belief, but was it knowledge? This challenges the very essence of how we define what it means to know something. Now, let's explore different philosophical perspectives. Rationalists like Descartes argue that knowledge comes primarily from reason and intellect. They believe in innate ideas and that certain truths can be discovered through rational thought alone. In contrast, empiricists such as John Locke and David Hume emphasize sensory experience as the source of all knowledge. They maintain that we can only know what we have observed or experienced directly. Then there's the debate between relativism and absolutism. Relativists argue that knowledge is not universal, but is instead shaped by cultural, social, and individual contexts. This perspective raises questions about the validity of knowledge across different societies. Absolutists, on the other hand, hold that some truths are universal and can be known regardless of context. This clash leads us to ponder, can knowledge ever be objective, or is it always colored by our perspectives? Let's not forget the role of skepticism in this discourse. Skeptics question whether we can truly know anything at all. They challenge the adequacy of our justifications and the reliability of our senses. What if everything we perceive is just an elaborate deception? This line of thought invites us to consider the limits of human understanding and the nature of reality itself. As we navigate these philosophical waters, it's essential to reflect on the implications of our beliefs about knowledge. In a world awash with information, how do we discern truth from falsehood? What criteria do we use to justify our beliefs? With the rise of misinformation and the digital age, the stakes have never been higher. So, here's a thought-provoking question for you. If knowledge is justified true belief, what happens when justification fails? If you discover your most cherished beliefs are based on flawed reasoning or misinformation, do you still hold them as knowledge? Or do you let them go, seeking a deeper, more reliable understanding? In the end, the exploration of epistemology isn't just an academic exercise, it's a quest for clarity in a complex world. As you ponder these philosophical questions, remember, every belief we hold carries with it the weight of responsibility. The journey of knowledge is ongoing, filled with discoveries, challenges, and perhaps even a touch of uncertainty.